Hello, welcome to the channel. Today is gonna be a fun duel day. That's really it. No, well, I'm gonna be featuring a deck, but not really. I just want to talk about stuff. I was thinking about streaming today, but then I was like, I don't want to. Not really feeling it. But let's just talk about stuff. On my Instagram, I plan on posting like my actual art now. I feel like something happened during in the last 3 days that made me confident about my art again. But here's a deck that'll be dealing with for most of the time. I do not know how long this is gonna be, but hey. This is my Golden Castle of Stromberg deck. A deck that is quite literally, if you get the right hand, a 3-turn deck before you basically out yourself out of the whole duel. The main thing you want to get out is him because it banishes 10 cards to your drop, to your grade, to your banish zone. So, and he can take advantage of that by getting 400 attack and defense for each banished card. Then there's the main combo. If you like for starting hand, you want him, her. Don't worry about the carriage or the glass slippers. The princess has that covered really. And Iron Hans and Iron Knight just summon each other. This is your searcher, and if anyone don't know what Karibo is, he's almost a staple in almost every deck. Then we have this Together We Stand. I mostly did that for thematic purposes, plus you can have a lot of stuff on the board. Iron Cage is unique. You basically just ban it, this effect targets your monsters, but with Stromberg on the field, it targets your opponent's monsters. You can ignore all of this extra deck stuff because you're really not going to use it because you're mainly wanting to bait your opponent into attacking you for game. Which is why I run the skill Holy Guard. So I don't get damaged on my turn, and I won't get damaged on their turn either using Stromberg's ability. As for this deck, the only one I'm using to exceed summon is Hans and Knight. And as you can see, there's not many of them for the reason that you really don't need to in this deck. I just have these here for options. Back to the news though. I'm planning on posting way more often as possible. Really. Yeah, I'll have a whole bunch of cool ideas. I want to do Evo Creo. That's going to be the next video, by the way. So I want to test out how that goes. And then I'm also going to do I would do BitLife, but I have not paid for the ads to be removed. So I can't really say much about that. But yeah. As for Instagram though, I think you guys might want to check it out because I have some cool ideas in the works over there. This is not a good starting hand at all. It really isn't. Yeah. Oh, also, it might be a little bit late, but I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I sure did. I have a whole bunch of prospects after that because I had made some connections. And that's basically another reason actually why I took longer after, because I planned. One of my plans was to actually make a video after Thanksgiving, because I was like preparing. We were like cooking and stuff beforehand. Shit. But yeah, that was my plan. It didn't work out, as you can see. But man, by the way, at some point I'm gonna show you guys a few decks I'm in the works of showing off. No, actually, no. I'll wait till I make those videos as you all know, I'm very good. I like non-meta decks, or if I do a meta deck, it's not gonna be for like everyone to use, because obviously most of them are taunt decks. I'm not really a competitive player, nor do I genuinely try my hardest to be top player in this game. That is not what I wanted to happen. I see I'm gonna lose this one. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff coming too. I'm pulling out all my pieces of art. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff, man. I'm trying to think of something cool I can do for Twitch. Obviously, because I want to like differentiate my content a bit, make it a bit more entertaining. Yeah, as entertaining as someone like me can get, really. Actually, my opinion on the ritual beasts, these ritual beasts, I actually kind of like them. I always want to make the deck. I actually have made the deck before. I don't really know if I wanna touch on it to like get a good feel for that deck, because I don't really understand it at all. Like whatsoever. I do not understand it. Every time I always mess up my plays with that deck. And it just leads me to just like, oh crap. I needed that. Because I don't really like read. Sometimes, like, for example, my brother, I consider my Yu-Gi-Oh rival. He plays the Subterra cards. And I'm very well versed in what they do, because most of the time I fight them, it's the Subterra cards. This is okay. It's okay. This is a good deck, I guess. This is a good hand, I guess. It is a good hand. It's just a good hand. Yeah, so this is the field you want to get. This is the ideal field that you want to get. Because Stromberg is now going to protect me from them. And then once my turn begins, the only way to keep Stromberg on the field is to banish 10 of my cards from my deck. Which will then give him the chance to do what he has to do. And he gets like 10 times 400. of attack points, leading him to become a big boy. It's kind of cool too. Just look at that number. It's crazy. But of course, now I have to deal with this because the spellcasters just can't not be broken to a degree. You know what? Also, after one more or two more duels, we're gonna go ahead and make a deck on this video right now. I'm gonna try out making something. I'm gonna try making a deck. I have a whole bunch of cards I don't really use as much, so it'd be cool to use them. The only way this field will touch me is if he has either Quintet Magician, a spell card destroyer, which most likely he does if he made a good spellcaster deck. Other than that, I don't think there's any ways he can get rid of this field off me. Or something like that. Yeah, something like that. That's what I was thinking. I don't really play Dark Magician as much, even though I have a deck made for him. Like, completely made for him. Yeah, it's like... Oh, yeah. He trying to board clear me. Which is fine. It's fine. Yeah. Thought so. Honestly, that is bad for me because I kind of need my beat down card anyway. But life goes on, right? And this is why you don't attack me. And you can't destroy it. He can't. The reason he can't destroy it right now is because of Carriage. Pumpkin Carriage actually protects Stromberg from being destroyed by card effects. It's kind of cool. Like that. That's how you want to win with this deck. So the win condition is basically putting yourself in danger, but it's kind of a nice. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool ending. But only difference is you have to make sure your opponent doesn't know how to read cards, because otherwise you're basically just walking into a trap. Okay, one more duel with this one, and then I'm gonna go in together. Well, not together, but I'm going to make a deck on the video using cards I do not know how to use, because I genuinely just am who I am and don't use 90% of the cards in my card collection on this game. Let's see what we got. Again, a good hand. A good hand. In fact, I can actually show what Iron Cage does. Okay. But in general, what Iron Cage does is you can, it's a card that lets you take control of other cards. So for example, you if you have Stromberg on the field and your opponent has a card that you want on the field, it gets like, what did it say? Yeah, if you can like send it to the graveyard, and then during your opponent's standby phase, the card you sent to the graveyard using Iron Cage, because it's destroyed right after, will become a card on your side of the field. So basically using your own opponent's cards against them in a more, it's tedious to set up, but once you have it set up and they know, as long as they can't fight against it, you're basically cool beans, not gonna lie. Bro, I have this deck right here. I have this one. Oh my, no way. Not even, I've never been able to pull off this that fast. I'm sorry, that's crazy. That is wild to me. What do you even do? I forgot what she does. Also, you take no damage involving this card. Okay. So basically, Stromberg can't do anything against this one. Oh, wow. Here we go. Iron Cage, so that I can get you next turn. You know, actually, I could end the game here, but just to show you guys the card, I'm not gonna end it here. I want to show you Iron Cage and actually showing you what it does. And here it is, like, now that I put this card in the graveyard with Iron Cage, I can get it back out for myself. Which is a good call to make, because now I have Princess, this one, because of the banished cards, he has a whole bunch of attack points. And I also have my opponent's monster, which is a perfect field. There we go. That's another way you can win. This really, that card really is important, but only if you want to get a card from if your opponent has a card that might get in the way in the graveyard later, and use it against them. But that's a situational card right there. Yeah, that's really, yeah, that's really it. Now let's go make a deck. Let's go make a deck together. I don't know which character I'm gonna use. This is gonna be eeny, meeny, mo thing. Come on. Okay. You know what? Why not use this? Which character? I think this one. I think I'm just gonna use Little Yuki for this. Is this my... Oh shoot, this is my Guy the Fierce Knight Spear Strike deck. Oh yeah. No, I'm not. I can't get rid of that one just yet. Not yet. Where's Little Yuki here? Oh, I already have a deck made for this fool. And honestly, yeah, I remember this deck. This was my first attempt at a this was one of my first decks, like dark, basically featuring Dark Horizon, but now I don't really use it much for the fact that it's not really that important to me. So what I'm gonna do is garbage this. Go to filter, go to spellcasters, level 4. He should be here. Where is he? Did I not? Did they take him out of the game? No, what I'm gonna do is look up Raw. Man, where is he? I think, okay, Divine. What about that? Okay, Divine. That's what I'm looking for. There it is, Raw's Disciple. Ever really use these cards? I don't really even have a full deck to make this deck. So I'm just going to wing it. That is the best way to do it. Winging it. Next step I'm gonna do is put some cards in here that are level 4s that special summon. Because I have a plan. A backup plan just in case. I don't get out my god cards. I have a huge plan. Hopefully. Think I have one. Actually, you know what? Fairies. Let's go with fairies too while we at it. That makes a lot more sense. Now to put some some extra deck monsters in here. Let's see if I actually cooked, cause hey, I might have, I don't know yet. Just to get some draw power in the deck. This is just for return from death, and that's gonna be my extra deck. Now to get some spell cards up in here too. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Fairy. Let's just search up the word fairies. Just to be funny, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of glass slipper up in there. Now for my protection cards. Let's say I throw in banish cards. That's it. Just throwing a whole bunch of banish cards. What do I want to put down as a banish card? Alright. Let's see what we cook. Let's see what I'm cooking here. Let's see. Why not throw this in there? Not really that. Like that. Just for good measure, I'm just gonna put swords revealing light. I would say add swords of revealing light. Let's see where it is. Or search up swords. Perfect. Then I'm gonna save it before I put this skill on it. That's a good card to use. Let's save that one. Now let's go test this out in a duel. Because I never really trust my revisionist instincts, really. Oh, he has Exodia stuff in his deck. And of course, my hand is everything but what I need. This is gonna snub his activities, and I end my turn. End my turn. Alright, so it's actually working out pretty well. I did not expect that. Only problem is I have 2 of my cards just in my hand. Wow. Oh, he's protecting his life points, that's why. Why would he try to protect? What is he protecting really then? I'm actually having kind of good luck. The pieces are going to the graveyard instead. Please don't have anything that cannot hurt me. Having such a good roll right now. Oh, no, I'm not winning this. Okay, I need good luck. Actually, this is perfect. Okay. Alright, I'm actually pulling it off somehow. Well, that's game for me. I know that is even if I do have anything, I won't really get much out of it. Yeah, see, that's yeah, exactly. I almost had something. It's not gonna work out. Yep, that deck needs some work. But I hope you enjoy a little bit of talking with the beast himself. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have been having a wonderful day, continue to be having such a wonderful day.